Hey, didn't notice you there. Hey, didn't notice you there. Welcome to the At and Going podcast show. I'm your host, Geovanni, and this is where inspiring LA musicians, artists, painters, entrepreneurs, innovative individuals tell us a little bit about their craft, how they're using their creativeness today, and what plans lie in the future for them. Let's get right into it. This production is brought to you by Crucial Dome Network and sponsored by Sofa King Legit. If you ain't legit, you ain't shit. So today we have a very special guest with us. We're going to get right into it. Let's try these habanero hot wings, please, gentlemen. We can show the people a little bit of what you do. So I'm not sure where these are from, but it looks like they're mango habanero. If you guys want to try some ranch with it. Don't double dip. Okay. What do you guys think?
Pretty bomb.
Starting to feel the kick.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
I'm good right now.
I didn't get worse than that. I thought it would get worse.
All right, for sure.
It's like a nice little spicy orange chicken.
Either we can tolerate it, or they're not as spicy as we thought it was.
Yeah, I feel like I thought they were going to be spicier too. So on today's episode, we have my very special friends today. Oh, damn, now it's kicking up like I said. All right. So I have my very special friend with us, the Comete Algo co-host of the podcast, Kevin and Pedro. Kevin, Pedro. So if you guys don't know them, give the audience, please, a little bit of who you are and what your craft is. Anybody first?
How's it going, guys? I am Kevin, co-host of Comete Algo. Go ahead.
Yeah. Pedro, a.k.a. Fatty, a.k.a. your favorite Sancho. Second half of Comete Algo.
And so what is your craft?
So
We're fat on YouTube.
Okay.
Basically, we're pretty much a food review show on YouTube. We go to different local places trying to help out small businesses and try to give them more exposure. And then, of course, it powers us up more to our strength, what we do, which is eating.
Yeah.
I have to say your craft is also being able to specify how certain foods taste, right?
Very true.
And so what comes into that craft? Or what actually takes place when you're trying food for you guys?
I guess you could say...
Because for me, when I eat food, I just eat. I don't think about taste or nothing. Mm-hmm. For you guys, it seems like you guys go deep into something, right?
I guess you could say it's from experience.
Yeah, I was saying from eating all this. Like, look at our sizes, bro. We're like...
There's a reason why we started the show. It's because I feel like we haven't given a bad place recommendation.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. We go to different places and we try to see, and we're honest about it. We say if it's good, it's not good. And then that's what the people want to hear, because then they go and see if they want to spend their hard-earned money there.
For sure. So for those that don't know, they are food bloggers. So they pretty much can go anywhere they want. They eat whatever they want, and they tell people of how they feel personally about it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it sounds great, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate you guys coming through and like making this happen for us. And so I want to know individually what initially got you guys into this.
Well, we've always talked about food places, and like either we've tried them or not. We just decided to put it on camera now. Like, let them see what our thoughts are.
Because initially you said that you had been on Snapchat.
Yeah, I was just posting my food on Snapchat, like, this is my drink, or this is the food I ordered, like, this is my plate. But that's it. Like, I wouldn't commentate on it or anything, but people would ask me, how is this spot? How is, would you recommend it or not? So I'm like, all right, just get multiple items from that place, give a review on it, see if you guys like it or not.
All right. And for yourself?
I mean, it was around the same thing. I mean, we would go to eat places. But like I said, I got to give credit to Pedro, where he's the one that inspired the beginning of the show. He's the one that planted that seed, and then I was there helping him water it, and from there on, this is how the show became the show.
For sure. Yeah, because so for those of you who do not know, I actually don't know either. Did you guys know each other prior to the Comete Algo, or how did you guys end up being co-hosts of this show?
Met at work.
Oh, okay. The same work I met you guys
Where
at
we met
too.
you, yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
You know
So we're
how-
all co-workers. So we're out transparent.
Yeah.
All of us are co-workers. We all worked for the same company at one point. You know, all of us are podcasters. But
Yeah.
they took a particular path of wanting to vlog food. I'm just interviewing people, so I actually kind of want to know a little bit more about so what inspired the mastery of you guys wanting to blog and create this into a show?
Well, it started off with, I mean, like how we were telling on camera that when we don't, both of us, we don't half-ass anything. When we do actually record, when we put in all the extra work off camera, we want to put out the best product that we possibly can, because at the end of the day, it attracts. At the end of the day, it has our name on it.
It reflects who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So me personally, I mean, I know I don't want to speak for him, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he feels the same way. He's got his name on it. He wants to put the best thing out there.
Yeah, because you guys do like exceptional work. Like I've been
Appreciate
like
that.
messing
Thank
with you
you.
guys for like since you guys started it. When you guys had told me about it, like at Staples, I was so intrigued, and like I love seeing like where you guys are at. And so I also kind of want to know like what made you want to master this part of your craft of like blogging and making the show what it is.
Well, I'm known to be a clown. So mine wasn't always food related.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just post like Snapchats of my sister, me messing, like me. I won't say harassing, but like roasting my sister. Like
Lack of a better word.
Yeah, like she's famous on my Snap. Like
Yeah, because I off camera, like you said, you guys also told me that you went viral not for the Comete Algo,
yeah, for
but,
some like different TikTok. Like
but that's because your character, your personality,
yeah,
right?
so it's like yeah.
So that was also, I'm pretty sure that had a lot to do with the
beforehand,
mastery.
people were telling me like you should have your own channel. Like you're funny. Like things come out of your mouth and stuff.
For sure.
But now I'm putting things in my mouth, and you know, like, and I still get to be my character, which is not a character. This is really me. Like, you could, yeah, like,
Yeah.
And I'm just incorporated it with food. Like, I
sure.
can make both work. Like,
Yeah, that's funny, right? I like the way that that you guys always have fun and you guys are real passionate about everything you do. You know, like it's really a motivation for me too, like as a follow podcaster. And I just want to know, so what kind of projects are you working on as of today?
I mean, as of today, we're working on rebranding because
How so?
Because as far as changing up the logo, we gladly appreciated the first year of how our show has been going, but we want to kick it up a notch. We want to
Keep elevating,
yeah, we're
growing,
keep elevating,
for
growing, branching out, and I feel like as far as like our first representation is our logo, so. We want to make it a little bit more serious. We want to.
Are you talking about your lettered logo that we see right now, or is it more of the logo what I've seen with both of you?
Yeah, the circular logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we're being full transparent, it's a logo I made on Snapchat.
Okay, cool.
yeah, like shout out.
Oh, those are your
emojis, yeah.
your emojis.
And,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like he got his, I got mine, and I literally put everything.
Yeah, he's
on
like
the
type
circle.
food in your
Yeah.
in the search thing and see what emoji and send me it,
literally the guy
and
with his tongue
we
out,
just
with-
yep.
Literally.
That's cool. It's so like grassroots. Like you guys just you guys happen to be eating together. You guys were like, I have a great idea. Let's go have food and talk about it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it is, right?
Yeah.
And so, can you extend more of what inspired you to want to do these things that you're doing today?
Like I said, it's just we got the opportunity to finally do it. Like quarantine helped a lot.
Okay.
You know, like evidently it was a negative thing around the world, but we tried to
Tried to make
the best out of it. Yeah. So now we
sure.
have the opportunities because at the time I was working 2 jobs and I never had a day off. So it's like nah. But then both of them it's like take a break. So it's like, hey, now we got a chance to do it. We always thought the food spot stayed open. So it's like, let's try it out. See how that goes.
So throughout the pandemic, so had you guys started this before the pandemic?
No,
Nope.
we talked about it. We talked about it, but the
We
pandemic.
talked about it pre-COVID, and it came to life like during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and like just going off of him. I mean, it just started growing from there. Like we just had to initially start because like just starting, setting goals, and just having your platform is what you really need to start.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. A lot of people don't see the hardships and what it takes to get to this point, but that's why I appreciate y'all coming through and like sharing your story because like it's so inspiring, and even for me, like personally, like I love hearing what you guys have. So I got to keep asking you, like, so what kind of things do you have planned for the near future, or like can you give a sneak peek to anybody on what you have in mind?
Yeah, I mean, as far as other than rebranding, we've been talking about a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
We've seen from other Twitch streamers that we've had on the show previously that it's a good way to branch out and it's a good way to meet new people. And we just think that we fit there more than other social medias and other platforms. So he has strengths, of course. He loves talking to people.
For sure.
And like I said, we just work off each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, because you guys have a real like collaborative feel. Like for sure, you bring more like the structure and try to be more formal. You bring more of like the banter, the wit, you know. But in all, like you guys are very complimentary. Yeah. You know, like for me, I appreciate it. It comes a very far way. Like it makes me want to grow and expand too. And so if you guys is getting more towards the end of it, I don't know if you have anything else you might want to say. Like maybe if you have any more of this fly gear coming out or anything. Do you guys have any plans for a website or any of that sort that you can give to the audience? Any insights? Maybe who you might want to have on a show coming up?
Definitely. I mean, like how we said on IG Lives before, because that's usually our first route as far as trying to reach audience besides our YouTube channel is our IG Live. Mm-hmm. We said recommend people for us. We're gladly...
We're open to it.
We're open to it. We're an open book.
Yeah. People want to collab? Absolutely.
Because you guys also don't limit yourself to the food, right? Type of food or anything?
No, absolutely not.
For sure.
Whatever looks good on the plate, of course we want to try it.
For sure. Yeah. So anybody that has a suggestion and wants to reach out to the
any food spots?
Yeah.
Keep it local in LA for now.
Yeah.
Give us like Texas and like Florida food. Like I'm sorry, bro.
You'll be there someday for sure.
That's in
you'll
the
be
future,
there someday. But for right now, if you guys have any suggestions or anything, these are the men right here, Kevin and Pedro.
We'll gladly we'll gladly check it out.
For sure. And so we're getting towards the end of the show. I appreciate you guys for coming through and like just being a part of this. I'm not sure if you guys understand like how much of a big influence you were on me personally, like seeing another person that looks like me. No, I mean, it's all reciprocity. And I mean, you guys are like great people and I appreciate y'all coming through. And so what we want to do here now is this is more or less your guys' time. And so if you can each share advice that you would have with anybody pursuing a similar path as yourselves.
I mean, if we're keeping it honest, I mean, you got to be ready to put in the work. You're not going to be able to have a fully functioning channel, let alone a fan base, because the fan base will literally see if you're putting in the work or not. So
yes, sir.
If you can't half-ass anything, if you're gonna commit to something, you gotta go at it 100%. And for anybody that just wants to start, just start. I mean, get a camera, press play, sit somewhere, and just do whatever you want to do. Which is if it's food, if it's talking about sports, anything you want, just start. That's all it's going to be. Yeah,
you can't expect to be 100% your first time. Like if you look back to our first video to us now, you can see us each episode. You see us get more comfortable on the camera, like
for sure,
more fluid. Like we're all right. He could talk more freely. Like I look like a robot in the first episode. I'm just like, oh, this food is good and. Yeah. No banter, no nothing. Like
everything.
So everything's food related.
So people should go out there with no fear. Just go out there and just do what they got to do.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what it took for me too. Like honestly, I know it's your guys' part of the advice, but I take that advice to heart too. Because the first times when I was on camera, it was nothing like this. Like it was very like rare to me because we're not. I can't speak for you guys, but for me. Like, I don't think we're the type to want to put all the spotlight on us. Yeah, but absolutely. Because we're just trying to reflect the great people around us, And that's a perfect place for us. And I appreciate you guys coming through. And I'm sure everybody else would appreciate that advice. And so we come to the very last part where we talk a little bit. Where do you guys have any final thoughts you'd like to share with the audience? Please do.
Like I said, final thoughts. We want to thank Gio. Just for bringing us on. Honestly, like I said, he says he admires us. We admire him because we can see the type of work that he puts in.
It feels weird, to be honest, being told that.
It's definitely likewise when it comes to the respect.
You guys are great, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
It's very admirable. And as far as final thoughts.
Where can they reach you at?
As far as final thoughts, definitely... follow us on all social medias at Comenta Algo Show. That's on every social media, which is Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitter. Everything Comenta Algo Show.
At me on OnlyFans, El Salvadoreño con elote pequeño. That's my Patreon.
I don't know if he's serious, but this is where we're at.
Go find out.
So pretty much we ended this episode, but before we do that, I'd like to share a shot with you guys if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Just reach right behind you, and there's only 3, so each of us gets one selection. You two get
What
the
you
first
want?
choice. I'll get last option because I don't mind. I'll drink all of them.
I'll drink the Jose Cuervo.
Yes, I wanted this one.
All right,
There you
cool.
go.
And I get Cazadores.
Good old Castro.
So I just want to let everybody know out there, we are all over 21 and we all drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
So salud. Thank you again, gentlemen, for coming through. Many great blessings and much prosperity coming to us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To new blessings coming. Salud. Good stuff. All right. And so with those shots and with this great interview being done, I want to appreciate every single one of you for coming through with us. I want to thank you, Pedro and Kevin, the Comete Algo show, the Crucial Dome Network, for making this possible. JQ for assisting with the audio. Anybody else that had a part in making this possible, I just want to give a tremendous shout out. Such blessings. And please join us for the next episode on the At and Going podcast show with me, Geovanni. Stay blessed, y'all. Hey, didn't notice you there.